240 tubs. In the first video, I cut out the factory tubs, and since then I got a bunch of sheet metal. I got the trailer fender, which I'm going to cut in half first, and I went and bought a brand new welder, tank, cart, everything I need, so should be good to go there. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut this in half and start test fitting it, and obviously just cutting this in half is going to be way too huge, so I'm going to have to trim some off. I might trim some on the width as well, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that and see what we got. Alright, so we got the trailer fender cut in half, and just putting that there, obviously that's freaking ginormous, so that is not gonna work. So this is what I got going so far. I cut about 5/8 off the width, and then on the length I cut a total of 8, and now I'm gonna try to get the top of it to line up nice with the shape of the strut tower. So this is what I have so far. The hardest part is cutting this here to match the same geometry as the strut tower, and then I quick made a cardboard piece to just throw down here so I have something to set it on. But now I'm gonna go ahead and try to make the other side the same as this. So I got that roughed out. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up now with the flat wheel. So I got both tubs mocked up, and they look pretty even, which I'm happy with. I didn't want them to be looking different, so they both sit pretty much exactly the same. Both line up really well with the strut tower. Little gap there, but I can fill it in. But yeah, I'll make these bottom plates now out of steel, and then I'll go ahead and make the plates to cover up the side there, and then I gotta make plates for over here. Bunch yet to do, but we're getting there, and I'm happy with how it's looking. Alright, so I just took my cardboard template and traced it on here, made it a little bit bigger than what I need, because I'd rather have more material there than not enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this out. So here's the bottom section I just cut out. Fits pretty good. Last thing I need to do is mark on here where I need to bend it so that it sits flat on here, and then I'll copy this, make one for the other side, and then I'll start working on this panel. So I'm not really happy with this empty space here by the headlight, so I cut a piece out that'll sit in there, kind of like that. So when I traced out the other side, I just added it in there. But either I'll make a new plate for this side or I'll just weld it to it. I'm gonna cut this side out now. So here's the second plate. You can see I added this in just to get it a little bit closer versus this side. Just looks cleaner. So I went ahead and made a new panel for the driver's side. After I bent the old one, I bent it in the wrong spot and it just didn't fit right anymore. So I made a new panel up for over here, bent it in a decent spot. Looks like it fits pretty well. Same with the passenger side one, got that one bent. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make the panels for the side there. So I got both side panels cut out, looking pretty good. So at this point, I think I'm ready to take everything out, sand it, and then ready to start tacking things in place. So I got everything sanded down now where I'm going to be welding, so I'll go ahead and reinstall everything and start tacking things in place. So I got the driver's side all tacked up. I am by no means a welder, but I can live with that. Some of them aren't as good, but we're learning as we go. The top is super thin and I was burning through. So I had to grind that to make it look decent. So hopefully we'll have some better luck on the passenger side. So the passenger side's welded up and The welds were definitely looking cleaner on this side compared to my first side, but I will grind those down, clean them up, and that's pretty much it for this video. I'm just gonna do some welding and some more grinding, and the next video I will continue with the side panels over here, and I'll probably add some dimple holes to that, and then I'm probably gonna be adding some dimple plates as well from the tub to the strut tower, and then also along the frame rail.